Like Michael Phelps, I think I need a medal. All these bitches saw me come up, now they wanna dance.
So today we are going to be doing a story time or whatever. And it's going to be the first time I got injured and I almost got my foot sliced off, yo. Almost got my foot sliced off. So I'm going to jump right into the story time. But before I jump in, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your friends. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe so you can become the premium gang. And if you want to become the early gang, you gotta hit that notification button so you get notified every time I post a video. And y'all can follow all my socials down below in the description. I always keep it on there. I don't promote it on the screen like that because I don't like that. But anyways, if you don't like the video, dislike it. If you do like the video, like it. Period. Okay, so we're gonna get into the story time. So let's get it. So basically, it was the day. Okay, so it was like, I was like, what? How old was I? 11, 12? I think I was 12. And my brother's football game was that day. So I was, you don't remember? You don't remember? Well, when you hear the story time, you'll remember. So basically what happened was, I was at my dad's house, and so my dad is a coach for the football team, and my brother plays for the football team. So they was already going practicing because the football players got to be at the field before the game starts. So they was already at the field. So then that's when I was still getting dressed, and so I had to go get my slides out the car because I had left my slides in the car because we went somewhere. And I left my slides. Into the full entire video, I'm gonna tell y'all that I'm so bad at telling stories. That's why I don't do story times. So if y'all see that, y'all just like, oh my god, he's so bad at telling stories. Yes, I do not tell stories. I stutter too much and I have like speaking problems. So yeah, in the car. So I had to go get my slides. So I was eating breakfast. So I started getting dressed. Mr. P was like, "Do you want to go to the game?" I said, "Yeah." So that's why we ended up going to the game.
Wrap for your leg.
Wait, just wait. So we end up going to the car. No, okay, so we end up eating breakfast, getting dressed. So then we end up going to the car. I end up having to go to the car to get my slides because she said I can. So I went to the car to get my slides. And, like, okay, so it was an apartment building. So it's like you walk out and it's still, like, hallway, like the lobby. So I didn't walk out immediately because I went down the steps. No, I went out the door. And then oh my god, my dad's friend, Mrs. Glow, her kids came up to say hi to me. Her name, I'm not gonna say her name. I'm gonna say her name was Julie. So Julie went and said hi to me. So I was like, hi, and then there's this one kid. I didn't know his name, so I just make his name this one kid or kid. So this kid came up and Julie started running, but I was in front of Julie already walking out the door, so I wasn't even, like, past the door. So she came up running, pushed the door open, and it was a metal door, mind you. The door slit my foot. This foot slit my foot, and, like, I wish I could show y'all, but I don't feel like getting up. But, yeah, it slit my foot, bro. Let me tell you, I was like, oh, my Lord. So I'm just sitting on the step outside, like, shoot, my foot's bleeding. They say, oh my god, I'm so sorry. She runs and gets me a freaking, a Band-Aid, and she puts the Band-Aid on, and it's bleeding through the Band-Aid. So we're like, yeah, this is beyond us. So I try to get up, and it was like my bone, like, I could not walk, bro. Like, I could not walk, so I had to sit there. Mr. Fisa came out, and she was like, what y'all do to my son? Like, she was, like, livid. So then that's when they were trying to explain her to the story. And then she had to, like, I had to, like, walk and, like, I had my arm, I had my arm around her. And, like, we was walking and I had, like, one leg like that while I was walking. And so we walked up to the house. And then I had to sit in the kitchen because she didn't want me on the carpet. Blood everywhere. And she's a nurse, so she was trying to, like, wrap it up, clean it, and I was just seeing her like, oh my god, I can barely walk. And she tried to get me up the wall. I could not walk. Bro, my bone was done. Like, let me tell you, done. So I called my dad. My dad started yelling at me. He was like, if you can't walk, you can't go to the football game. Because he was already stressed out. Because I think this was your Super Bowl. I think this was the Super Bowl. So I was like, oh, SHIT. And then at that, we had a game. No, it was your birthday the next day. right? Yeah, it was your birthday, and you was going to Sky Zone.
I don't remember that.
Huh?
To be honest,
it was the weekend after or the next day. One of the two.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I had football that day, Dwayne. How am I supposed to remember everything?
Well, you were going to Sky Zone either that weekend or that next day. I don't know, but it was coming up. And I was like, dang, like, I can't even go to the Sky Zone. Like so Aaron stopped texting me. Like, yeah. So, can you turn on that light?
It might have been that.
Oh, that's when she started wrapping up. Literally, everything she did, it was bleeding out. So she had put, like, a big old gauze on it, like a Band-Aid, and she wasn't supposed to put a cotton ball because the cotton ball had got stuck later into the video, but she had, and then, like, she put, like, a gauze, and she put on, like, a wrap. So she had to end up going to go get my slides. Perfectly, I had slides and not sneakers because I could not put on sneakers. I was not putting on sneakers for nothing. So, yeah, I remember she tried to make me put on sneakers. I said, I'm not putting on them. That doesn't hurt. So, we had put on my slides and then we just went to the game. That whole game, I felt like I was injured. And, like, when I was at the game, like, even though she had, like, a cotton ball, a gauze, a whole bunch of stuff, it was bleeding through. Like, I could see the blood mark, like, coming out of it. So I was like, oh my God. So when we left, we stopped at CVS. I was in the car. She got all this stuff, like all this stuff. We went to, where did we go? We went to, you remember Dad's seafood platter place? And when he had, no, not the bistro, the other one when he had the game room.
Yeah, that's where I broke my phone at.
Yeah, there. Yeah, we went there. And she took me in the bathroom and she wrapped that joint up. And that joint was not bleeding. That whole entire day was not bleeding. And so I was just there. And when I went home, that joint was hurt. Like, okay, so I went home. We went out to eat. Went with my mom. And then I came home. That joint was hurting, bro. Like, it was like, how do you explain it? Like, it was just hurting. Like, anything I would do, I don't know if it was sore. It was hurting. And it was bleeding even more. And it wasn't even scabbing up. So my mom took me to the hospital. And, like, rushed me to the hospital, and let me tell you, these people was like they had to do a whole inspection on my foot, and that joint was hurting, and I almost got tetanus shots. Luckily, I did not get tetanus shots, because, like, I would have had to get a whole bunch, and they could have cut off my leg. They could have cut off my leg, and then they made me take antibiotics. I didn't have to do chores for, like, a month. I should have went to physical therapy, though, because I was walking pigeon-footed after that. When I was in the hallways, I was walking I was limping for like a week. But, yeah, that's my story time on how I almost got my foot cut off. I'm such a bad YouTuber. Oh, yeah, and I'm so sorry for not posting for you guys. I did not forget about you guys. I just like this. I needed a 3-5 month break. Yeah, the last time I posted was probably Christmas break. Christmas break. I was gonna do a last day of school vlog. Oh yeah, it's summer, guys. It's good to not know. I was gonna do a last day of school vlog, but see how my bank account set up. That day went crazy. That day was crazy. If you know, you know. The last day of school was the bit, and it was crazy. But yeah, like I said, y'all can follow all my socials. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't like the video, dislike it. If you do like the video, like it. If you have something to say it in the comments. If you have something positive to say. Oh yeah, and I need you to comment down things that I should do next, because I have nothing to do. So yeah. I'm out this John. Peace, gang.
Nigga think that I'm broke until I pop out with $1 million. And take 20K and put that on your head and make one of your partners come